It's 1 o'clock.
Sounds right.
There we are.
Here
Hi,
we
everyone.
are.
Hi. It's
Yay.
having fun with J&J.
I
We
know.
got a new little background. I'm feeling a little bit
Greenery.
greenery. I want it. And if you notice, Jeanette and I, are we patriotic or what? I'm like the 13 colonies.
Okay.
And Jeanette is, we got to put some stars on you, baby.
I know, right?
Yeah. But she's like,
She's count.
this is true. She's got her star earrings on. So she is the blue part of the flag, and I'm the 13 colonies. So there you go.
That is pretty cool. We didn't plan it either. Just letting you know.
Didn't. Now I don't usually wear stripes like this because
Oh my
it
gosh.
supposedly makes you look whiter, and I don't need that. But
You
so
know,
we are here. It's Friday. We are live. We're in a bit of a transition, don't you think?
I think so. I think because everybody is getting ready for summer. Summer vacations are happening, summer everything. And people are just like, yeah, I don't want to be on today. See ya.
Well, we tried talking about some things last week. We thought our guest wasn't going to arrive, and he did. So
Mhm.
we had to change in. See, there's one of those little Texas bugs.
Uh-huh.
Love them. Just so cute.
Gosh.
We tried to talk about some things, and we got discombobulated. So I
Mhm.
think Jeanette suggested very wisely, because she's wise as she is stunning. We'll go back to that. Let's talk crafting business. Let's talk things that we've been experiencing in our own business, and see if it can relate to the people that are watching us.
Okay.
As usual, if you're interested in being on our show, it is free. We have fun.
Mhm.
Bring yourself, bring your product, bring your service.
Mhm.
We want to have you on the show. So our number is down there at the bottom, and you can email us at creativespiritchannel@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, leave us a message. But let's talk crafting business.
Mhm.
So
Because
where did we leave off last week? Because I think I kind of remember, but I kind of don't.
we were talking about our new vendors. We got a lot of new vendors. And what I wanted to do is let me see if I can find the commercial you did for Judy. Yeah. Oh no, for Spencer. Spencer's the one, right? So we left off there, and then you have Milo that she did, and we really wanted to get into this, and then the guest came on. And
Yeah.
we're like,
Showed
oh,
up. He wasn't going to show, and then he showed, and so So do I got to go get Milo? I didn't bring
yeah.
him.
You know, while I showed the commercial for
I'll go get him.
you go
Okay.
get Milo. Let me get the commercial. Okay, here we go.
like that.
I do too. I really do. I'm like, oh, that is so cute.
So,
I was
so Spencer from Tailspin is one of our new vendors. She's been on our Having Fun with J&J show, and now she's on our channel.
yes.
And this is her work.
Oh, look at my
Is this the
Lord.
cutest thing? Now I added this. So this
Oh,
wasn't in the first book. This was actually, I got to get his face so he doesn't pixelate.
Put him in front of you.
Yeah.
Put him in
There,
you
there's
go.
okay. So he
He's so cute.
he had this in book 2, but I thought it was cute to add. And he also, if you look at his little bum, she put a heart near his butt, which he actually has that mark on his fur.
Aww.
She did this for me. People are like, where can I get that dog? It's adorable. It's adorable. And I have him in my hallway under my blessed sign. So every time I go in there, I see his little bully butt. But she's one of our very cool vendors that we have. She just does amazing work. She's so cute, and we want more of her. We want more of her.
Yeah. So this is what I was gonna say. I have, you just gave me an idea too to the cartoon. I got to put Milo in there.
Yes.
I am doing a cartoon with our vendors. That's one of my things that I like to do that I decided to make. And Jenny always says yes for me anyway. Because I like seeing the vendors in cartoon form. So I decided to do a storyline. It's not much, it's like 5 minutes, but it's so cute. You end up enjoying the vendor Spencer. And me and Jenny are in Craftville.
So if I'm gonna share a screen with this. So if you're just new to us and you haven't seen us before, we not only have this show, but we have a TV channel dedicated to crafters. That's what we're talking about. It's called the Creative Spirit Channel, and let me see if I can get it here. This is our channel.
Yeah.
And what we did was we have different sections, and we'll keep adding it. But we have our cartoons. There is a section here for timeless cartoons, which are old cartoons. But we have 3 series, and we have the Craftville Town cartoons.
Craftville, there it is.
So what we've done, or what Jeanette has done mostly, is taken our show.
Is that Julie? Yeah.
And turned it into a place called Craftville.
Right.
And our vendors are on there. We have different vendors, and we also have other cartoons. Jeanette did some Bible stories and Christmas stories and things like that. And of course we have her book, and we have, which wasn't a book, it was a cartoon, and now it's a book.
Yeah.
And we have Jeffrey with the bees.
Yeah.
But it is just so much fun. And so she is starting to put, I mean, she's starting to put our vendors in the cartoons, in the Craftville.
Yeah, we have one with Catherine. We have one with Catherine. We have one with Judy now. We have Jeffrey. Who was the last one I do so many that I forgot. You have it right there. You probably see, but all of them that start with Craftville is
Miss Craft Princess.
Yeah, there's Miss Craft Princess. That's right.
So it's very, very cool. And
like, you should see my first cartoons compare now.
I know it's such a process. So that's a fun thing that we do for our vendors. We add them. We add them into it. I'm going to show the cartoon
with Judy. Yeah. Because and so I'm making one with Spencer, and I know she's excited because I told her I'm making it to cartoons. So she sent me a picture. So it's pretty cool. So that's, look, me and Jenny gotta be always so safe.
Dive into Craftville,
oh, we can hear it. Yay!
cartoons designed for all ages. Jen, the spirited owner.
Now it got quiet.
Artistic side and celebrates the joy of crafting.
There we go.
Every week to spark your imagination and enjoy heartwarming stories that bring family and friends together. Watch Craftville on the Creative Spirit channel, where creativity knows no bounds.
See?
Yes, that's our Craftville ad for Craftville
In
cartoons.
the colorful corners of Craftville, where every brushstroke has a voice and every bead has a sparkle, two best friends receive a very special invitation. Jen holds up a sparkly envelope and gasps.
I always like how gorgeous I look on
Judy
these.
at Made to Inspire,
Gorgeous.
who invited us to her studio today. Judy, the artist and author, her crafts are so beautiful and full of meaning.
They grab their craft satchels and skip on. Heart-filled, whimsical studio. The shop sparkles with handmade signs, wind chimes, and potted paints that hum tunes.
Wow, even the doorknob is bedazzled.
Keychain, t-shirts, even floating quotes.
That is so me right there.
Isn't that
A gentle wind chime.
that looks actually like Judy?
Welcome, my lovely.
Yes, that is Judy.
Come on in.
Yeah.
There's art, inspiration, and even a little bit of blessings waiting for you. Hi, my name is Judy. Thank you for visiting my shop, Made to Inspire. In this shop, you will find a variety of designs I used my God-given gifts and talents to create. Some are
She
paintings,
just like
some
that
are
too.
digital drawings, but all are human-made with a lot of love. Here in
She's
Made to
funny.
Inspire,
So
every piece tells a
she's
story.
one of our
Crafted
favorite
from heart
crafters.
with
She's been on the show
sprinkles of
before
Beginning. From
Huh?
the beginning, she's been
from the
on the
beginning.
beginning. So it's like, I mean, she's been on the show with us already here 3 times. So it's so much fun and we love seeing her. And so I have the privilege of making the cartoons for Spencer. So when that's done, I put it up immediately. And I first sent it to Jenny, I think, or I surprised you. I don't know. I think I surprised you better. And you're like, oh my gosh. Because I have her watch the channel. I know she's busy. And I go, Jenny, did you watch the cartoon? No,
But
not
yeah,
yet.
sometimes I forget. I'm like, did you just put that up? She's like,
Yeah.
told you. I go, I forgot. So we're really trying to make this a unique and special place to go.
Yeah.
To inspire crafters. We're always actually looking for new crafters. We want you on the show. We're trying to make it as affordable as possible for this. For me and Jeanette right now, it's a labor of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something that we got into and now we can't stop.
That's right.
So while we're waiting to get a bunch of vendors on to show us what they can do, we're trying to find content that's going to make you smile, make you think.
Yeah.
Talk about crafting and experience what people are doing both in their homes and in their offices. And right now, it's such an incredible time to be a crafter. You don't really realize the breadth and width that you have. So, and we're doing books. So, Jeanette, show your book.
Okay. So I got like all my vendors right here. So this is my book.
Yeah, there it is.
It's The Girl and Her Moon.
And we that she created that as a cartoon.
Yes. And I first did the cartoon. Jenny's the one that says that it could be a neat book. I'm like, really? Because the story, is about this little girl on her moon, which is my story. That was me at 8, 10 years old, something like that. And it's actually a friendly story, and then my bio's in the back. But yeah, so we, it's a really fun, safe story and everything. And so and if you look in between, you can read the lines of what the story is telling you. But yeah, that's little book.
Judy, the gal that we just told you about,
yeah,
that, is in the cartoon. Judy has a book.
Yeah, I have her ad. If you want me to run it,
run her ad.
Okay, run her ad, and I do have her book right here, so that's gonna be cute. Okay, and hold on. that is, I love when you do that. I mean, she does great. Jenny's the one that makes all these ads. And let me tell you, it is freaking fantastic. I get it all the time. So, and then I love that her little book, her logo is he's Insper. His name is Insper. And her company is called Inspirational Gifts. So he's travels around the world and he goes and discovers. And in this book is the beginning where they get to introduce with the announcement of that Mary is gonna have a baby, and it's the story of Jesus, really cute and and she does it in such a cute form. I fell in love with it, and I'm like, she said, "I got me! Oh my gosh, I love that little character right there." And if you look at the cartoon, I have him all over the place. He's like this, playing, in every position. So this is her book. She has it. She has it on Busy Eve store, right? No.
Yep, it's on the busy bookstore. She's we're trying to find a place. You can find her on the website, Creative Spirit. We're going to try to put a place for merchandise for people to go and shop there and find out what our crafters are up to. But she really
vendor list in the website. If you go to the list, she's there. You can click on it and it'll give you all
and it'll send you to her.
Yeah.
And most of our crafters don't just do one thing.
No, they don't.
They have other skills, and so it's very, very cool to see how everybody kind of takes their product or their ideas and turns them into something else.
Yeah.
So we have people that are also supporting crafters.
Right.
So crafters are just like everybody else. We own homes, we have cars, we have children, we have bills, we have side jobs, we have spouses or significant others, we have everything.
Yep.
So we have advertisers now that are coming on board to support us.
Yes. But before we go there, I gotta show. Last week we had our favorite. It's not our favorite, but he's been with us also from the beginning. But he's dynamite. So I'm gonna announce Jeffrey, and I'm gonna play his ad, and then show this. Ain't it crazy?
We have the coolest things from his. I have his pen too.
Yeah. So let me put his commercial on, and then we're gonna come back and talk about.
And I'm really jealous because I made a commercial for him, and then he went and tried to outdo me, the little stinker. And he made his own commercial. He has a new logo.
Yeah.
He also told us that it was a hobby, which that's not a hobby. He still won't admit he's a business.
Yeah.
But
and he's gonna show you what else he does.
His pens are gorgeous, and he is our other in-house cartoonist.
Yes. So we'll be right back. Let me show you his commercial.
In a world of mass production and fast trends, some things still deserve to be made the right way, by hand, with heart, and with a story that lasts a lifetime. At Beaver's Workshop, every handcrafted pen, gift, and decor piece carries the soul of craftsmanship, forged from the finest local and exotic woods, shaped with care, and polished with pride. Founded by Jeffrey Beaver, a proud retired combat army veteran, Beaver's Workshop honors tradition, service, and creativity. Every curve, every grain, every finish tells a story of resilience, of dedication, of craftsmanship born from a life of purpose. Whether you're searching for a timeless gift, a symbol of gratitude, or a keepsake that feels as meaningful as the moment itself, Beaver's Workshop is where memories are handcrafted. Our pens don't just write, they speak volumes. Our gifts don't just decorate, they inspire. And our craftsmanship? It doesn't just show, it lives on. Shop small. Choose hard over hurry. Celebrate American craftsmanship with a piece made just for you at Beaver's Workshop. Find us online or at artisan events near you and experience the pride, the passion, and the story behind every treasure. Handcrafted with honor. Built to inspire.
His pen, every time I look at his pens, I'm in awe. I know. I have mine.
Yes. And look, it comes out when you press the little thing.
He's got his little gun.
How cute is that? And then the case, which he made one for me and my husband, which I found that, that was our Christmas gift. The case is a gun case.
Isn't that the cutest thing?
It's the
I
cutest.
saw the red, white, and blue one, and the antique ones with the Victorian ones. And if you love good pens and you like to write with good pens,
It's heavy.
if you're a journaling person, you do journal.
I know, and I use it. This thing is heavy. You could actually gain some muscles on these
Yeah.
fingers because this thing is so. This is the other one that he made, and I forgot the name of this wood that he uses, but that he uses all.
Remember, it's exotic. That's how we
It is exotic. You showed your pin. Where's your pin?
my pen. I put it in its little case.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. And
This has got a little eagle with
Uh-huh.
it's hard to see. Let me see if I get it. It's an eagle with a flag
Mm-hmm.
on the top. And then, did you see the one with the little paw prints on it?
Yes.
The barrel.
Yep.
So you can watch Jeffrey make his pens. He has a show where he shows you how he uses his lathe and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's got a couple. I did a commercial for him, and then he did his own. But he's a special guy, and we don't know what we would do without him. And he's got his little.
Yeah, you gotta show Whimsy Woods.
Okay, so we have another
Cartoonist
cartoon that is just so funny.
He actually inspired me. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
I wanted a cartoon guy, a grumpy cartoon guy, to be with me and Jeanette on our new show. That was the inspiration. And Jeff decided to take it to another level. So he created an entire
series
of Whimsy Woods Farms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To go.
Is that the ad? Yeah.
I think it's the first one.
Okay. Yeah, the ad.
So, this is our last one, actually. Friends in Need, Friends Indeed.
Yeah. We have an ad with Gus talking. Put that one. It is so funny.
I can find it.
As the intro or something like that.
I got the Stubborn Mule.
Yeah. There's Gus and Wilma. Oh, his characters.
This is Junior the Mule.
Yeah.
See, I'm sorry, but I see this all as characters, like little toy characters.
I do too.
So here's Gus, and here's he calls her. What does he call her? Lovely Wilma.
Yeah, my lovely Wilma.
So we love our Whimsy Woods Farm, and I'm gonna turn those in when I get another spare moment in my life. I'm gonna turn that into a book series as well. So Jeff is a special guy. So if you are Jeanette actually just came out with another book.
I do have the commercial for that. You want me to play it? It's on here.
Do I do a commercial for that, or did you do it?
No, I did it. I got inspired, but give it up to me. She does mainly 90% of the commercial. She does.
I'm feeling a little jelly, but that's okay.
But we gotta see. Maybe who knows? So let's see what happens.
All right, show what you got. Show me what you got.
Stars are shining, ooh yeah. Feel the beat, feel the glow. Lost in your eyes, never letting go, letting go. Hearts together in the night. Hold me close, keep me tight. Floating high in the sky, just you and I, you and I. Eternal love, oh, eternal love, oh, eternal love, oh, eternal love.
Okay, what do you got to do?
I have to change the cover. I had to change the cover. But
I changed her cover for her.
She sure did. I'm like, uh-oh, I just saw it. We gotta change the cover. But you know what? That was my first attempt ever doing
I
it.
like it. I'm very impressed. I like it very much.
I like the song. I was like,
I do. I like it.
you know,
Like that.
he always picks these neat songs. Now, I'm gonna show you something. Okay, we talked about my books. Okay, but I have my own company called Creations of the Heart Art.
Mhm.
Now, look what she did here. And Laverne is in it. So okay, let's stop the press. I'm gonna stop the banner because we don't get the I'll put it back on, but we don't get the full scene of the scene. But oh my gosh, I this is also my intro to my shows now. I'm not gonna do nothing else
Heck,
because
put Laverne in.
this is how she outdo me. Okay, hold on. Okay, first of all, I feel like every time I hear the song, I feel like doing the Charleston. I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know if you all remember Shakey's Pizza. Was that an East Coast thing?
I think that was.
I mean, I think it's a West Coast thing because I don't think it had East Coast. So Shakey's Pizza was a pizza parlor at the turn of the century, and they had a guy. And when I was a kid, they played the piano. It was the same kind of thing at the turn of the century of not the 20th century people, the 1800s to the 19s.
Yeah.
And there'd be someone playing that, and that's what I thought of when that. It's so funny.
I mean, and this is what I'm saying. This is like now it's become the intro on my shows because I have my new show there, making a clock for a client, which they loved, by the way. They went
love the cookie clock.
Yeah, the cookie clock. I was like, oh my gosh. And so I did the show, to show you how I do it. I did in 3 days. And I mean, all of a sudden I used this. I said, when I looked at that, I said, oh heck, I'm gonna go ahead and use this for my intro and outro. And I did, and it fit perfectly. I was like, yes, so it's perfect for the show. That's what I'm saying. She does 99% of them. I just try to attempt it. And Jeffrey does too. They attempt. He attempts. It never fails. But
it's fun, and I don't have a product anymore. These are my products, my book covers, and my stuff like the trailers and commercials and things. But it's so very cool because when we're doing a design process, anytime you're doing a design, especially custom work, like Jeanette, when she does her clocks, and a person comes and says, like, I'm going to say, Jeanette, I want you to do a clock for a notary, right? Which is boring. But
make it fun.
She would look at me as a person, as a client, and steer that clock that way, right? Because she doesn't make every clock the same. And I do the same thing. So when I do a commercial, I have to look at the person that I'm dealing with, what their product was. And I had to put Laverne in there. I just had to, because she's, it's Laverne and Jeanette. It's like, that's the way they are. And my favorite one are you guys in the car shopping. That is just because
that is that's the highlight for me too.
She's always in the car with Jeanette, and I'll be on the phone with Jeanette, and she's like, Laverne, lay down. Laverne wants to drive, and she's like, no, you got to get on your own side of the car. But
yep, I mean, it is wonderful.
So those are fun, and you know, we have other ones coming on board. We're still offering a great deal. So it's not going to last much longer, but if you want to be on our show, commercial or a
Cartoon.
or a vendor cartoon,
Yeah.
it's $25 a month for a 6-month commitment.
Right.
$25 a month.
And if you pay it all ahead of the time, if you pay it like you pay the 6 months up front, Jenny throws in your ad for free.
Yes, I'll make a commercial for you. So,
Yeah. And it's nice. You don't want to go without that, boy, because we get all into it. It's fun.
So we're hoping to get more crafters. We want you to do your show. We want you to show us how you make your product. I know you don't think people are interested, but they are. They like looking. They love watching Jeanette make her clocks.
Yeah.
People love watching Jeffrey make you know, his pens. We have Miss Craft Princess, who is another one of our favorites.
Yep.
She makes her cards and she's so good. She's getting so popular. I don't know. We're gonna have to request her presence pretty soon.
I know she's been on I don't know how many TV stations in her area.
Yeah.
I mean, she came with us, and all of a sudden now she's invited everywhere else. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no, she's not.
Part of this too is this is one of our challenges with crafters is they're not used to being the center of attention. They're used to pointing their vision on their product and want people to look at their product. So when you end up being in this kind of format, it's kind of on you, and they don't they don't want to be on TV. So, or they don't want to be out in the digital world. So with Brenda, Miss Craft Princess, she's got a great personality, but she was focused on her cards, and now she's kind of blossomed because she's getting comfortable with it and she likes it, and her business is getting bigger because crafters, you want your face to be connected to your craft.
Yeah. And every Sunday on our channel, she's here at 8:00 Sunday Eastern time. She does her live shows. You don't see her face, you just see her, which a lot of people, when they're afraid to see her face, I get it. They're shy to the camera. I mean, I got it. But not her. She said, okay, I don't want to show my face, but she shows you with her camera there, and she shows her hands working product, and she does that for like 30 minutes, and you get to see the beautiful cards that she does, and she speaks to you and everything. So she's on our channel, and it's every Sunday at 8 p.m. You don't want to miss it because she is always there doing her products and things like that. So that's really cool.
So make sure you check us out. Who else we have? How about Etsy?
Oh yes, Essie, the photographer. It is like so cool. Let me go ahead. You want me to play her thing?
Play Essie.
Okay. And this is one of Jenny's creations too. So just know,
this
Jenny,
is one of my favorite commercials. I don't know why, but I like it.
Because they're part of our family. I think it's so cute. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
I'm jamming. I don't know if you see our shows, but usually when I'm running the commercial, I'm supposed to like hit other buttons. And because I'm jamming so hard, I forget to do it.
You forget.
Because I mean, the songs are awesome. I think we're the only ones that have those cool, commercials that catches attention. That you all don't see me because you're seeing the commercial, but behind the scenes, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Jamming.
I'm jamming. Jenny does it the nice way. She's like,
well, and music, we've talked because we have musicians as well. And music is such an integral part of selling, of marketing a product. Going from selling hot dogs to soda, the jingles, even the ones that are annoying that you will never get out of your head if you hear it, they do that on purpose because it stays in your mind. And so we want people that are watching our channel to say, oh, that's Jeanette's book, or oh, that's Essie's photography.
Even hearing our theme song for having fun, they know that that's us. They're like, oh, they're on. That's Having Fun with J&J. I know their song. They're like, yeah. So everybody knows us for our jingle, and that's really important because jingles are the things that get people recognized. Even jingles from Campbell's Soup.
So Jack in the Box.
Yep.
McDonald's.
Yes, I mean, it's the jingle. So she makes these clients. They get the attention. Trust me,
they do.
Our numbers are incredibly up. I am so happy with it. But you did one for another because so our channel is mainly for crafters, but crafters cannot ask another crafter for business, because if you ask me for financial help, I'm gonna look at you and go, I don't do finance. I'm sorry, I'm just a crafter. Like usually I would have my sister and she would do all the financing and fractal. I'm like, I just want to leave me alone. I just want to paint. I just want to do my clocks. Just leave me alone. So we have people on here, like Spark Up Biz. They help you with all of the behind the scenes of everything you need to do your
networking. So it's really important that small crafters network. Mm-hmm. I know you think that it's only for like businesses that do, plumbers, accounting, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I have their commercial too.
Yeah, crafters have to start networking with other people because, say your Jeanette makes clocks. She does. So she could hook up with a realtor who gives these clocks to their clients as a gift for buying the house. Okay. So I'm going to say to Jeanette, you need to market to local realtors. I'm telling you this right now because I forgot to tell you so before, but you need to send flyers or go into a realtor's office, hit them, ask to be every realtor. Most realtor offices, they used to, I don't know if they do it anymore, but they have sales meetings. So all their salespersons, all their realtors get together. You can ask to be presented and show a product like that and say, look, I'm offering a special for all your sales for your new home buyers. Here's the product. You get that by networking on things like Spark Up Biz because there's realtors on that platform.
Right.
So anything like Jeff's pens, those are great gifts for people who do personal, like if you're insurance, if you're an accountant, you're a CPA, you have clients, you want to, if you work in any kind of law office, anything like that where you get new clients, those are beautiful pens to buy for your clients.
And we're on live stream on their website. So if you go to the website and say featured, we are on their website right now. We're featured. So let me go ahead and play their commercial. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna warn you right now, it's a lively music because they believe in the same thing. Jenny inspired them.
I cannot do this. I cannot take credit, but I still like it.
But we do like it, but just get ready. Here we go. I
awesome.
just realized what kind of song that is. That is a headbanger song.
That you know what? That's like a Batman song to me. Da 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 da. 60s. Like,
Yep. Okay.
but
So
you know what? They're
yeah.
coming up with some great online products for you to
Yes.
manage your business.
Mhm.
It's so affordable. They're such good people,
Yes.
and we're going to be doing. We're going to be switching over. We're going to be doing another upgrade because we're growing so fast we can't keep up.
Yeah, so we're doing another upgrade and it's okay. It's not going to disturb the channel this time. And we are so excited. So when it's ready, we'll talk to you more about it.
It has to do with Spark Up Biz, and so make sure you check them out. And
Yes.
we also have, who's the next one?
Society. So you're gonna meet this. Okay, so we always, as crafters, we're always looking for a place to sell our products. I'm always looking for vending events. I'm looking for little stores that rent out little spaces that vendors, when they create stuff, I want to be able to sell. But little did we know, we came into this treasury of a guy that has an e-line marketplace. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play the commercial. Yes, Jenny did this one. I love it. I even like the song. So, and then we'll talk about him. Okay. All right. Here we go. I love that one. That melody is so cute.
And it fits him. He's a young kid. Well, he's probably not. He's an intelligent
young man. He's a young adult man.
Since I'm old, I always think anybody under 40 is a young kid.
Right?
So very, very talented, very, very, very pro business. He's got a giving heart, which we find every time we turn around, we find a new heart that's willing to give to business.
Yes.
He does not pay to get set up.
Mm-mm.
If you email him and you ask him, to put your product on there and tell him that we sent you, he will treat you with so much care, and you pay as you sell.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're an Etsy person or a Spotify or any of the big ones, I'm on Etsy, but I'm also with him. Because
I am too.
You want to spread yourself as much as possible, and he charges after you sell. So you fulfill it, you handle your products, he's marketing you.
Mm-hmm.
And for crafters, especially, who don't have a lot of money, it's a great deal.
Because once you sell something, it's only 10% that he takes, not 50, not 60, just 10%. He's a very kind person. So we do love him. We want to spotlight him because he's really good. His name is John Brownlee, and he's really good at that. Okay, our next one makes websites. You know this one. She's been with us also from the beginning. So we're gonna go ahead and do this commercial so you can see her, and then we'll talk about her a little bit. Okay, hold on. I love that song too.
That's another one of our favorites.
Yeah.
She's so patient.
Yeah.
And because we're like, I mean, we're okay with it, but when you get to the nuts and bolts behind your website, you've got to do certain things, and she's very, very patient with us. And
Yes, she is.
if we get in a pickle, we just make an appointment with her, and she helps us. So having a website is very important. We cannot stress this enough. If for some reason any of the big platforms shut you off, go down, decide that, or you get lost with the 8 billion other people that are out there,
Yeah.
your website is your store.
Mhm.
Your website is you. Your website is where people can find you.
Yep.
So we know a lot of people try to get by with just Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we really like to see crafters and artisans and artists get their own store.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Their own place to be. And nobody can take that from you. It's your own domain.
That's right.
And so, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and it comes with a lot of things. So she uses a lot of things. So I like that about her. So she made a beautiful website ourselves. Okay, next one. Now, are you in debt and need a solution? Well, remember, businesses often tend to go into debt to make a business, and you're always trying to catch up and get out of debt, right? We're all guilty of that. We use our own money. We use our own funds, Everything I use to make a clock, I take it from my own expense. So this guy, he tends to help you with that and gives you some steps. So Jenny made this commercial, and we're so excited, but here it goes. So we're going to enjoy this one as well.
don't stress over your small business debt. Take control of your financial situation and welcome in your financial freedom. Essential Debt Services is here to help. Get out of debt and get your financial freedom back. Call us today. Let us help you get there. Believing in yourself is the first secret to success. We can also help with tax-related issues, and we come highly recommended. Get your life and your business back. Don't try and do this all alone. Let Essential Debt Services expertly assist you in resolving your business debt. Essential Debt Services. Contact us today. I like that one.
I do, and it's true. He's and plus it has your voice on it. That's why.
I know. I don't like using my voice, but I also didn't like the voices that they give you, because everybody's AI or whatever. And I was actually just trying it out. I hadn't thought about putting it on there, but it depends on the commercial. It depends on what you're doing. Depends on how we're creating these things. We're always going to get better, always going to improve. But the point of it is that you want them to know what you're doing. You want to make sure people know what your product is and what you're selling.
Right.
And 60 seconds, because that's all we have.
That's it. That's it.
And if you go to our TikTok, we're starting to put our commercials up there. So everybody gets in our businesses little 15, 20 seconds of each business. So it's going to be very cool.
Yeah, that is.
Did you see I snuck something on there?
Huh?
Did you see I snuck something on there? I don't know if it'll work.
Meet Gracie.
So I didn't think about this, but I thought I'd add it. So this is my second book.
Okay.
It's a trailer I did a long time ago. That was when I first started doing it.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
This is my.
it. I love that. I'm glad you put that in there because we never, I never think about myself. I think about myself last and until somebody else says it. And I think Jenny's the same way. She's like, wait, I got everybody else's book up there.
I haven't put that up there yet for a while, but I saw my granddaughter today. She's now 12. That's her inspired there. And I think she was 7 or 8. She said, Grammy, I want to be in one of your books. So I had to write a book with her in there. But you can find that again, we're on the channel. I do book interviews. If you're an author, you want to sell your book, I've got a bookstore online. And so that's where my creativity comes. I like to write. And Jeanette likes to write. So we just
we really do a lot, like crafters. We just stick in one area.
We want everybody's creativity. Yeah. We want people not to be sitting at that office that they hate their job, and when they go home, they make beautiful stuff. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, whether it's music or they cook, or they sing or they dance or they make pots or they make pens, whatever floats your boat. We'd like to see you make a business out of it, or at least get paid and have someone. It's the ultimate positive strokes you get. Yeah, it's great to make things for people, but it's even better when someone says, "Wow, I'm willing to pay that for that because it's that cool." Mm-hmm. And if you ever go to Walmart or Target and you buy one of those things that's shipped over from another country and you pay $20 for it, you can look on Facebook, go to our website. We're trying as fast as we can to get as much information as we can. It's just the two of us, so we get a little overwhelmed. But our plan is that people that want other people to know about their products, that they're going to find it on our channel and on our website. Yeah, we want people to shop local. Yeah, like we want people to call you and say, "I saw your stuff, and it's wonderful," and we want to pay you instead of some ginormous corporation across the ocean. Right. They've got theirs. Let's
do ours.
Let's give it to our neighbors and our friends and people that we love, and let their dreams come true. Because sometimes they don't want a big corporation.
Nope.
Right? They don't want a ginormous company. They would just want to sell their products.
Right. So with that being said, I'm going to run our commercial for the creative spirit. Because,
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So let's run ours. Here we go. I love it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So that is our commercial.
Our commercial. And she made me do that. She's like, you got to do another one. We got to change. We changed the logo and
and we had the same commercial. I said, it's time to update our commercial, don't you think? Okay. So now she got that song going on. I said, okay, even though I love the other one too. It's like I have them in my little collection. And for the safe side, I go ahead and I put them on the YouTube channel so people can watch it there too. I'm saving all our stuff,
Well, you know what? Again, before we go, we got like 3 minutes, but recycle your stuff, guys. You can recycle marketing stuff. Don't go if you've got a library of stuff going. Sometimes it's really hard to think of new content or you're busy. Just as long as people see your name, and it's okay if you send something you've already sent. It's okay. There's some people who haven't seen it. So don't think that everybody in the world has seen it already. Put it out there again. Make sure that your name gets out there, and we're so blessed to be here. We fight every day for this.
Yes, we do. Oh my gosh.
For this,
we always we're always coming up with something, and we get our vendors out there, and we have much more vendors. We just gave you the top highlighted because, you know, Jenny makes the commercials and ads for them, and that's what you can expect when you come here, because we are like a family. We do have a new vendor. You don't happen to have his commercial, do you?
I have to tweak it, and I
Okay.
haven't had a chance. So I've got to make a little tweak to it.
Yeah.
And we'll show that next week.
Yeah.
But it's a company that you wouldn't think would
That would
want to advertise with us, but
and
they do.
advertise with us, and we love it because it goes to show how many people are supportive of the channel. So next week we'll have it up here and we'll show it. And I love showing our commercials. It's like, man, now I don't have to show it because the whole show was about our vendors, so it was kind of cool. So right now this is 5906. We're actually going to end on time, so we're going to say yay.
Yay.
Thank
Welcome.
you with
See you
us
next week and have a show with J&J.
soon, and I hope that you become one of our vendors. Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Soundstripe.